Okay, here I go. Hey y'all, what's going on? Welcome to Podcast by Yo. What is happening? What is going on this evening? It is a beautiful evening, you guys. If you guys have not been outside, I'll tell you what. Stand outside while the haziness, the dusk is setting in. It will, sometimes those little moments will remind you to be grateful and have gratitude on some things, and to just be one with things, be at peace with things, be at peace with mistakes that happen, be at one with yourself, because sometimes we forget that we're human too, that we have feelings. Everybody has emotions. Hey, Miss Nick, we have emotions, and sometimes we don't even get there. But let me get in. I had a busy week in San Francisco, you guys. I did. Oh, man. Okay, let's get in. Monday, I went to work. I worked Monday and Tuesday, hustled. Wednesday, I got a day off. A day off means they didn't need me. So I took the time to go to the farmer's market. So if you guys watch me on my my Snapchats in the morning, I walk through there on Wednesday and they're setting up. I don't know what time these people come, but they're early. And I'm getting on the top side, street side, at about 6:20, and they got fruit out, and this market doesn't even open till I believe like 8 or 9. Anyway, I told myself, if I get a day off on Wednesday, I'm going down there. And I went down there and I seen memorials of Maya Angelou, different statues, pops of color. I walked around for hours, you guys. I was so lost. I was lost. Yep, Google's Maps. I'm so grateful for Google Map. I can tell you that, because I don't know what would have happened if Google Map wasn't, I was in areas I probably shouldn't have been in. But guess what? I made it back to that BART with some snacks too, a whole bunch of stuff. So that was really fun. I gotta somehow make a collage and put it on there for you guys. It was breathtaking. I got to one of the toppest hills, going up these hills where the cable car ride was. Beautiful butterflies out on skyscrapers. They really know how to make a building pop or turn ugly into gold here, because Seattle is so plain and bland. We need to spruce up. Ooh, because it's not for it. Anyway, so then Thursday I worked. I wanted to hurry up and get off work, y'all, because Ed was coming in, the man, the legend. Ed came in the whole weekend. We had a blast, y'all. And then I had Friday off. Man, I was busy. We went to Pier 39, and I don't remember going down there as a kid. I went down there as a kid, but I don't remember it. And so it's better. They're beautiful. I'm telling you, San Francisco is something to that. So we get to Pier 39 and we're walking around, and it really is like a movie. I'm telling you guys, it is. If you have to experience it, it really is something to it. And there's just people from different worlds that are speaking way different languages walking the pier with you, because they are just excited as you, and you live in America. That's the craziest part. I live here, and I finally get to experience something that I probably wouldn't have experienced if I was just vacationing. If I was vacationing, I don't think I probably would have known about the farmer's market on Wednesday. And the thing about it is, would I even show up on a Wednesday? Just putting that out there. Anyway, and that's why we're on this journey in San Francisco, because I want to grow. I did grow. I did level up, and it feels amazing. Oh, pat yourself, y'all. You know what? Give yourself your pats. Whatever you accomplished and you didn't even see it coming, and you thought you was in the brimstone, and you came out of it and you said, watch me. Absolutely. Sometimes it gotta be that way. Anyway, so now Friday was we at Pier 90, we at Pier 39. They have beautiful benches. We went to the Ghirardelli Square. I bought a whole bunch Sorry, y'all. Sorry, the cutout. Sorry, the internet connection is really bad here. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Anyway, get back to my thing. So, Ghirardelli, we were sitting there and you can see Alcatraz and you're just sitting out there and it's nothing I'm telling you, you just gotta go. You just gotta go. Forget what I'm saying. I just want y'all to just pack your bag and, tell your husband or your girlfriend that they can come with you. They need to come. They need to come. Anyway, next day, Saturday, I'm like, Ed, come on. I got us a new place. I got a new place for us. We're music in the park, you guys. They know how to they know how to spend the public's money on good things here. It was a city within a city and it was a free concert and they was playing band music. The high school band was the first act. And I'm telling you, this little young man on the saxophone, you couldn't tell him nothing. Could not tell him nothing. I'm like, go for it. I love it, saxophone. But it was beautiful to watch that. It was beautiful to watch the other artists. So we stayed there for about an hour. Then we went to Half Moon Bay. That's undescribable. It's like a little charming. It is such a charming little town, y'all. It was charming. Anyway, I loved that. I super loved that. And Ed and I it, it, it reminded you of like a movie. It was like a really ending to a really cute story and book ending. The way the road was, the way the brick was, the way the different stores was, the way that it was just charming. It really was. I could see why people would stay. Anyway, so after that, we went to get something to eat. Amazing food. Amazing food. Amazing food. So we went to Sam's. It was so good. Anyway, after Sam's, we drove over and, on the way back, I seen the sun setting and, I said, Ed, I'm pulling over. I am pulling over. The sun is setting and we pull over and we park and to watch and to experience the sun setting and to watch your day end and knowing that you could be grateful for anything. It told me and it reminded me I experienced something at my own risk that didn't have to take much and I didn't have to earn anything for it. I didn't have to get my feelings hurt. People around me, I experienced it with a powerful testament. Ending the day on that. And I said, yes, I want everybody to experience the day ending and knowing that they did that, they accomplished it, they rolled up, they pulled in, they thought they knew who they are. And if you don't find yourself, watch a sunset. To watch the sun disappear and then it just gets dark. And knowing that you came from darkness and knowing that you're struggling that you're surprised that you are where you're at. I mean, heck, I'm gonna be honest. I'm real surprised where I'm at, you guys. Sometimes I'm like, ooh, yes, remember, y'all. Remember all those things. Remind yourself. But I remind myself and reward myself at the same time because I know what it's like to not be rewarded not be rewarded when you have done the most unthinkable things to people, as in goodness, as in loving them, as in doing all this, and all they can give you back is no actions, no words, no nothing, just destitute, just loneliness, bitterness, and anything else. We are no longer taking that. We are taking all of what we deserve. Every time we wake up, we will get what we earned. We will do what we are told that we want to do. because you know your value. I know my value. I know my worth. We have to get everybody on the same page, because if you are not on the same level as the person that you're sitting next to you, sometimes you gotta just cut it off. Just cut it off, y'all. Cut it off, walk away, because it isn't worth it. All it is deadness that is connected to you, and you're trying to carry everybody. You know what somebody told me to my face, and I'm glad they told me. Thank you for this person. She said to me, "Why do you want to save everybody?" Ouch. And I called it people pleasing. I said, no, she said, oh, that's a very cute word to it. And it was. We have to stop saving everybody, because everybody doesn't want to be saved, and everybody wants to be saved at their own risk. We take our own risk because we know what we're set up for, and we know we got the power, everything behind us. But if it's somebody else and they're not there, we have to stop saving them because they're not wanting to be there yet. And that hurt, but I respect it, and I took what I needed from it, and it was the truth. So stop saving everybody. We're not saving, and we're not people pleasing no more. Sorry. Good night. Has to go. Garbage. Oh, and then today Ed just left. He flew. It was sad. We kicked it. We kicked it for 2.5 days. And he doesn't even realize that our life and my podcast and all these things come from all of it. And it's a beautiful thing to have somebody sit next to you who's rooting for you. I got that front row seat. So anybody who has a front row seat, you should be very proud. And be proud of yourself. Because if you're around me, that means you're doing something good too. Because I truly do not hang out with people who do not have their life together. I let that go a long time ago, because when you start to get in your 40s, no, absolutely not. You better have standards for yourself. I have standards. Yes, absolutely. If you're on some nonsense that we have talked about, and you still can't figure it out, you are my friend at a very distant, a cousin at a very distant. No, you can't save everybody. And that's what it was. You will try to save everybody until they get to that point, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, now I get it. Because what happens is it gets backfired in your face. It gets slapped in your face, and you're like, so everybody gets on a leash. Everybody gets a shelf. You either in timeout. You got to have a category. Sometimes you have to treat these people. You're the manager. Absolutely. You are the manager of your household, and you better manage these people in different categories in your life. Some are right next to you, and some are they're in the next arena, and that's okay. That's okay. I'll call you and check on you, but you got yourself there. So yeah, people need to understand that. But that's it, you guys. That was my adventures in the San Francisco area. But I will put out some reels on some pictures, you guys, because it really was. And yeah. So, y'all take care. I love you guys. And guess what? It's a new week. It is a new week. I say, yes, there is a place for everyone. There is. Because not everybody has to sit next to you. Because people earn their positions. They don't understand that. When people be like, I have best friends. Everybody has best friends, but they're all in a different category of best friendship. There's levels to it. It's the same thing as a job. Everybody has it. They do. But people don't want to, this is the issue with that. People don't want to enforce it because they don't want to get their feelings hurt with boundaries. Sometimes people need to get their feelings hurt. Yes. Remember in the show Euphoria, when that white boy, he died. That was really sad, but they were on the couch talking, and He just says sometimes people need to get their feelings hurt because they were talking about this whole thing. You guys, that's a good show. It's terrible. Kids shouldn't watch it, but adults should. And but we don't want to hurt their feelings because we want to wrap it up in a bow and put sprinkles on it. Stop it. That is not it's not sustainable. It's not any longer. Stop it now. Stop. No. Mm-mm. So we have to have boundaries. We really do, and nobody wants to set them. Nobody wants to give their kids boundaries. You have to give you have to give people boundaries. That's life. If your job gives you boundaries, then as a wife, I'm going to give my husband boundaries. I'm going to give my daughter boundaries. I'm going to give everybody boundaries. Everybody's talking about, well, that's my family. Yeah. But you still have boundaries. People need to understand that. I don't get this no boundary nonsense and people just running around here doing all they want to do. And then that's when we have issues. And then everybody doesn't want to take responsibility about these issues. And it starts at home. It starts with the environment. And nobody wants to talk about those things. Because when we talk about those things, then we go into the definitions of economic and economy class. And nobody wants to talk about that neither, because everybody has their ninnies in a thing. Guess what? We all can get the fuck out of it. We have to just go. But nobody wants to take a risk because everybody's too afraid to. I'm not knocking 9-to-5ers. Guess what? They make good money. The garbage people, you know how much a garbage person makes? They make really good money. And some people be like, I can't get a job. Yes, you can. The garbage company will hire anybody, you guys, anybody. And they start out making but it depends where you live and what state. They start off making $36 an hour. So when people are out here talking about, I can't get no hustle because I have this and that, that's not true. That's your own thoughts. That's your own imagination. I don't want to hear it. If you really want to do it and you really want to prove a point and you really want to be a man, step up and pay those adult bills. But don't come and try to sit next to a woman or a man that is paying their own adult bills. Because a husband should be paying all adult bills. The wife's money is the home money. Get those. We need to get. See, nobody wants to talk about those things. They get all offended, but we need to talk about those things and how those things really work. Because it really just, it is what it is. And so when husbands say, what do you bring to the table? You're bringing everything to the table because that is your job. My job is to bear children. My job is to raise a house. I am putting love. I am putting the energy in it. I am building to it. I am growing. I am putting the roots in it for us. I am managing it. I am putting everybody where they go so everybody succeeds. That is my job. A woman's job we're not just sitting there. Absolutely not. And especially if we're working, we're making a whole bunch of moves. Sometimes we forget about the moves we're making and forget to tell our spouses. Those are accidents. Sometimes I do forget to tell Ed what's going to happen next. I don't mean it though. But we do a lot and we carry a heavy weight. And when men say you're not doing much, excuse you? Do you want our children to walk out of this house with values, with manners, with traditions, with speaking to somebody eloquently? Yes, that's who we are raising. What they show on the TV, I don't even watch the news because I hate what they put on the TV because it doesn't reflect what the real population is out here doing and what they are doing for their children, how are they raising their children, how are they making their kids stand up and be presentable people. We have people out here that are doing big things and I'm really proud of those people. Congratulations. So we really need to stop saying that women, we do a lot. We carry a heavy burden. And sometimes it becomes overwhelming and way too much. And that's when we need a day off. And you better give me my day off. So anyway, but that's about it, y'all. I'm done talking. I done talked way. Yep, I'm at 21 minutes, y'all. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you. Next week, I'm going into week 8, you guys. Week 8. Wow. Man. One day I'm going to write a book. One day. But I don't have time right now. But anyway, we're going to start our week off great. We're going to start it off gorgeous. We're going to give gratitude to the little things. Just little things matter. Nothing else. Okay? Because those big things will work out. They work out when the timing is right. And the timing is right when sometimes we have to make decisions that we never really want to make. And sometimes we gotta hurt people's feelings. You gotta hurt them. Because guess what? You didn't hurt them. You told them the truth. And that's really what it is. The truth will set you free. It'll set you free from that situation. It'll hurt their feelings, but they'll never know if you don't tell them, right? Anyway, good night, you guys. Thank you. Thank you for my congratulations, Miss Brittany. Thank you. Oh, shout out to my best friend, Joe. She picked up Ed from the airport tonight. I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you. Shout out to you. And shout out to the bus man. Actually, on Wednesday, he stopped the bus for me because I was late. Oh, yeah, I went to Trader Joe's and I thought I had enough time. And the bus was pulling away from the bus stop, y'all. And I was running with my little Trader Joe bag. Yeah, He stopped. Yes, he did. Black man stopped for me. Anyway, so shout out to you, bus guy, for stopping for me. And shout out to everybody, every man, every woman, everybody who was trying to do something. Guess what? We stopped trying. We are doing. Guess what? There's no trying doing. It's just doing. So let's get up. Let's go. Let's run. Let's make people shake. Let's make people whisper. I love you and good night.